So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cubarsí. Araujo. And Cubarsí opts for safety. Gavi. And Cubarsí. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
João Cancelo. Valde was in no mood for any of that. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Lopez. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rashford. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's just a little long. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Gavi. Casado. And Araujo. Passes short and sharp. Rashford. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bernal touches it back. Gavi puts his foot on the gas. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
So a Barcelona free kick. Rafinha! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly.
And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. João Cancelo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Casado. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Casado gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. And it's Casado. Fermin. It's a really well-measured ball. Casado. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good ball, good take. Rashford ploughing through the middle. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lewandowski takes control of it and he's on the move. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 minutos de descuento.
Fermin. Rashford. And this is Lewandowski. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval. João Cancelo. And Rafinha. And it's Gavi. That's good play from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gavi receives it in a good position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rashford, nicely spread. Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Fermin can get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lopez. Rafinha. Played out to the right. Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rafinha. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that has put paid to that. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread. Gavi. And it's made its way to him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Kubasi. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Rafinha taking charge of the dead ball.
El dorsal 9.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos
Just wouldn't
por
stay down for
el
him.
dorsal 29. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo
Christensen.
un cambio de jugadores.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. That has not gone well. And it's Olmo. And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Now it's Ferran Torres. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Oh, that's delightful. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
2 minutes to be added on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, there's a chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Lopez. Kubasi. Casado. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns and goes back. Good ball, good take. And it's a mighty effort! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubasi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gavi. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Eric Garcia. Ah, he's given it away. Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fermin. Eric Garcia. Played back into the centre. Now Casado. And it's Lopez. That is good alertness. Now it's Lewandowski. And that could set him on his way. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eric Garcia. Great vision. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Rashford. Stood up well to him there. João Cancelo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Rashford. Nice interception, well timed. Casado. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Rashford. Looking for the run. It's a good... There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Gavi. And referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Araujo, now Casado. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Araujo, and it's Casado. And Fermin. Rafinha. Casado. Rashford. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Lewandowski. Gets his head on it! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get on the end of this? Now the delivery. He's got tall. Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lewandowski has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly...
Gavi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Gavi tries to dink it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's gone backward here. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Rafinha ready to try one.
El dorsal
An
6.
opportunity then to pull clear here. Rafinha!
Serán sustituidos por
That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
We expected better, and so did he. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Pedri showing good feet. And it's Olmo. João Cancelo. He's on it, can he get away? Christensen pokes it out wide.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Yamal. Fernandez. Now it's Yamal. Oh, cracking ball. Rafinha. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Four added minutes on the board. Balde. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ferran Torres with a definite foul there. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Casado. And that's it. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial set. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. And it's De Jong. Showing good feet. Oh, what a ball! Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driving forward. Oh, just skips past his man. Lewandowski! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. It's a really well-measured ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lofted in. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Dani Olmo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rafinha. De Jong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's not got that quite right. Dani Olmo. He's had it taken off him. Gavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. That ball he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé gets it clear. 0-0 still. That could spell trouble. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And a the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Gavi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that was close. He's in plenty of space here. Casado. And it's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Casado.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Strong running down that left flank. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. João Cancelo. In by Cancelo. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's a dangerous ball. Koundé going vertical. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! got their lead back. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Look at the space here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Rafinha is behind this one,
El dorsal 9.
so the perfect chance to get one
dorsal
back.
10. El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El
It's
dorsal
loose now and they want to get it back.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 8. Cambio de jugadores.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Gavi. Now, can he find a finish? Casado. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in. Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2, then. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for options for movement. Played back in. Szczesny gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rafinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Gavi. Yamal has it in a wide position. That has ended up in no man's land.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Casado. Gavi. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. And here's Yamal. Tries a measured ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Bernal. Eric Garcia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. Time added on, 4 minutes. Spread neatly. Shot could be on. Pedri crosses. Dani Olmo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one.